What's good, everybody? It's your boy Moski, back with another video. Today's video is a rant video about The Rock taking Cody's place in WrestleMania 40 to face Roman Reigns. And I never usually done these type of videos, like rant videos, but this really bothered me, so I wanted to discuss and see how you guys feel as well. And hopefully you guys feel the same way. And if you don't, explain your reasons why in the comments down below. Alright, so we have this moment of Friday Night SmackDown where we finally get this chance to see what is Cody's decision is going to be, who is going to be his opponent, and we all expect it's going to be Roman Reigns because he has to finish his story from last year. And this was a build-up from all the way from when he won the Royal Rumble last year, and then he faced Roman Reigns and he almost had him, and then obviously he got cheated by Solo and then lost to Roman Reigns. So it was almost like a redeeming arc. Plus he just got into the company, so he hasn't been in the company that long. So I'm trying to like figure out, like, okay, so they're gonna make this whole, it's like a John Cena moment where he lost his first time, not his first time, but he lost against I think it was against The Rock, and then he lost to Brock Lesnar. So it was like almost the same thing, because the next opponent after Roman Reigns to Cody was Brock Lesnar, and then Cody Rhodes had to go through a freaking 3 months against Brock Lesnar each pay-per-view, and Cody prevailed and beat Brock. So then the next opponent was the Judgment Day, and he faced all the members and he beat all of them. And then after that we got Shinsuke, he had to face him, and then he finally beat him. So he's going through all these obstacles, and then he gets back to Royal Rumble. My bad. He gets back to Royal Rumble, and then he wins it back to back, and that hasn't happened in 26 years since Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, and there's only 4 people that has done that before. So they don't just give that out to other, like, you know, like to all the wrestlers. So that's like a big achievement right there. And then at the end of the Royal Rumble, he points at the sign of WrestleMania, and then after he points at the sign of WrestleMania, he points at the person that he's going to choose, and it's Roman Reigns. And he even discussed in the press conference saying, like, finishing the story, which should be at WrestleMania. And, you know, obviously most likely will be against Roman Reigns. And it makes sense, because it doesn't make sense for him to go against Seth Rollins that has the World Heavyweight Championship, because Cody has already defeated him 3 times. Even with a torn bicep, he's already defeated Seth Rollins. There's no point. Like, and plus everyone knows the whole time, the whole story about finishing the story is getting that redeeming arc from where you lost to working your way back to the main person that you want to defeat, and that is Roman Reigns. So literally a week later we go to SmackDown. That's what I'm talking about now. And now Cody's like finally gonna make his decision of who is he gonna choose. And I was just praying to God, like, please choose Roman. Do not let WWE freaking change his perspective in this story, because if you do that, you're gonna ruin his character. And lo and behold, freaking Cody Rhodes says, I have a console, or conceal, or however they say it. They just have someone that really knows you really well, and then out of nowhere, freaking The Rock shows up. Yeah, it's cool to see The Rock, but it's not the right moment. And so The Rock comes up, Cody's still in the ring with Roman, and while The Rock is coming up, he gets in the ring, he looks at Cody, Cody looks at him, and you could tell in Cody's face is like, he's trying to hide it, but you can tell deep down inside, he looks very sad and freaking distraught and just defeated. He's just like, man, this really sucks. Like, this was supposed to be my moment. And The Rock, like, in my opinion, like I said, I don't know if I said in the beginning of the video, I love The Rock. The Rock's an amazing character. But at this moment, and you're taking away the talent that they already built this whole freaking 2-year span, and you're telling me you're just going to take it away from Cody. That is really messed up from The Rock. I'm not going to lie. That kind of shows who he is as a person. And you're telling me you need a return to make the WrestleMania bigger because CM Punk got injured. The whole Brock controversy is like all crazy. And so obviously freaking it doesn't make sense for Seth to face Cody. It's just like, it doesn't make sense. Even when freaking Rock and Cody were shaking hands, you can still see the disappointment in Cody's face. And then when Cody decided, not decided, but when he went to walk away and leave Roman and The Rock in the ring together, you can see Cody's face still, just like disappointed. And it doesn't make sense. The guy literally won the Royal Rumble. That's literally a ticket to the main event of WrestleMania, and you pick the person that you want to choose. But you're telling me you're going to have Cody make, like, you know what? I won the Royal Rumble. I defeated other 29 men, and I went back to back, but I'm going to give it to The Rock. How does that make sense? That doesn't make sense at all. And it's just mind-boggling. Like, they think just because the wrestlers that we lost, they're saying, like, it's not going to be a big event. Yes, it's going to be a big event. Cody and Roman is going to be a big event. And it doesn't make sense for The Rock to return just to steal Cody's spotlight. That's really being selfish from The Rock. Like, The Rock is really just, like, taking away the spotlight of Cody and finishing his story and doing something that his dad has never done. It's just like, oh my God, man. You're just making Cody look terrible. You're like, no one in their right mind is going to win the Royal Rumble and then give their spot to someone else. What was the point of Cody winning the Royal Rumble? Back to back. What was the point? That just doesn't make sense. Like, oh man. And then like the whole situation with CM Punk saying there's always going to be someone bigger than you and it's going to take your spotlight. And he said it not that long ago before the Royal Rumble, and look what came in fruition. It's just like, oh man. I really hate that freaking booking. That is a terrible booking, and I hope to God, because they said they're gonna announce like something for WrestleMania on this upcoming Thursday. So I really hope they're just lying about this. This ain't gonna come true about Roman versus The Rock. I hope they make a switch on Monday, because I think Cody's gonna be on Monday Night Raw. Hopefully he doesn't choose Seth Rollins. I please, man. I don't want that to happen. I'd rather have, like, if they're gonna have announcement of the, like, on Thursday, they better say Rock's gonna face Roman at Elimination Chamber, not WrestleMania, man. Give that to Cody. Cody deserves that, man. And not only that, freaking, when you look at the promo, the 18-minute promo on WWE YouTube channel, it is the most disliked freaking video on WWE channel of all time. It has over 300, probably 400k at this point, but it has over 300k dislikes, and I think like 50 something likes, 50,000 likes. That's like a 70% ratio right there. That's how you know the fans are pissed. They are not happy with this decision, and I am not happy with this decision, and it's just frustrating. Like, you literally have the main card with Cody and Roman. That is literally the perfect story you want to end it on. And now, with Roman facing The Rock, if it happens at the WrestleMania, you know already what's going to happen. The Rock is not going to win against Roman. That means Roman's going to win again, retain the belt at WrestleMania, and we got to wait a whole another year for Roman to lose the belts. Because Roman's not going to lose the belts on a freaking regular pay-per-view. That's not going to happen. It's only going to happen at WrestleMania, and we got to wait a whole another year for that to happen because of The Rock. He couldn't freaking just wait. All you had to do is wait for Cody to finish his story, and then everyone will still be happy about The Rock facing Roman next year at WrestleMania with no belt on the line. It's just, man, I'm sorry I got heated. I'm sorry I got loud. It's just like, it's really frustrating to know WWE literally has it right there. The WWE hasn't been as big in a very long time, and especially with all the talent that they have in the company. And you're just telling me the guy from Hollywood is going to take over a spot of a guy that's worked his ass off this whole freaking year and last year, and just take it away from him like that. I don't know, man. It just really pissed me off. And I know, I have a feeling the Philly crowd, I think they're going to take over at WrestleMania at Philly, because it takes place in Philadelphia. And what's it called? They might be chanting Cody during the match with Roman and The Rock. Either chanting Cody, or they're going to freaking be booing. And I think that's a more possibility because it's in Philadelphia, and they'll show you their true emotions. They ain't going to be fake with y'all. So, man, I'm sorry, guys. I never used to get this angry, especially on my YouTube channel, because I'm really passionate of this WWE storylines, and they literally tagged us along, and this whole build-up is for nothing. That's what really irks me, man. Just because friggin' someone wants to just take over, a part-timer taking over a full-timer and not letting the talent build for the future. Man, that Rock is being really selfish right here. I ain't gonna lie. Really selfish of him. If he was a real, a real fan and he wants the company to grow, he gives it to Cody. He doesn't take it for himself. So, yeah, let me know in the comments down below how you guys feel. If you guys feel the same way how I feel. It's just like, I'm really disappointed, man. But hopefully this is a curveball because of the whole Vince controversy, what's going on. So hopefully this is just something to get our minds off of, and then they'll just like, we got y'all. It's actually gonna be Cody versus Roman in WrestleMania. Like, whew, thank God. But we'll see on Monday Night Raw. So hopefully everything changes. Well, if you enjoyed my rant, please drop a like, comment, subscribe, post notifications, get all my videos up to date. See you in the next video, and peace.